He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman. This cone could have 1,000 uses.
Yeah? Like what?
A protective helmet?
I don't think so.
Can I go past now? I could come.
Stop! This is a private village.
But my biscuits.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman.
But, what? Oh, he wants more? How do I get more? Oh,
I put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box. There's already something in the box.
Okay. I was wondering, like, what was going on. No!
Go in there.
No, I know, I was talking.
You can't go in.
No, talking. Oh, okay, I'm talking to you then. Otherwise the game does weird things.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
A giant chunk of coal. Rather
Give them to him.
than more of the biscuits.
The shaman didn't want the black rock.
Okay.
That wouldn't work.
Wondering about if we broke it up a bit.
I put the statue in the empty box.
It's probably a terrible plan, isn't
The
it?
box contained the small... Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I know it's not actual
Give them
biscuits,
to him.
but I assume... I don't know. I assume I have to put things in.
The shaman said to give you back this statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Okay. It's the only thing we've got left, isn't it, really? So
I
therefore...
put the Mayan stone in the empty box.
the cast stone.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
Potentially cast stone.
I'll give them to him.
Ooh, not with the box. Yay.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
I
Yay.
hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
It's been nice talking to you guys. Verbiage is wrong, I think.
That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
What woman? All I can see is a tree. Hello, shaman.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
Oh, I'm foretold. Brilliant.
Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
Right, yes.
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Right.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
Tuh. There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that route is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the route?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Right. But the eclipse is coming.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
Oh, of course it does.
What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Quaramonte City. Only 1 stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The
Hooray!
Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
I was gonna, of course, cheer for El Draco. Of course, the great Sir Francis Drake. He circumnavigated the world. Spanish Armada, fire ships. El Draco, I think, means the dragon as well, so therefore he's even better.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Right.
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England.
Yes. An Englishman's homeland would be England. Well done, George.
Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Right.
Where's the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure.
Oh dear.
Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
Right.
What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Can you show me the way to the pyramid of Tezcatlipoca?
Not until you possess all 3 stones.
Okay, makes sense.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
3
Like
stones.
what?
Well, a magical weapon?
You get 3
Get
magic
real,
stones.
George.
You get 3 magic stones, George.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
Oh dear. A little later. Where?
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Or a church organ, I'm guessing. Hubert.
The shaman thinks you should go visit your kids.
So, he told you?
Look, Hubert, having an extended family is nothing to be ashamed of. If I was you, I'd be ashamed of not being there for them.
It was that damned monkey dance that led me astray.
Yeah. A sight like that must be difficult to forget. I've got the root, Hubert.
So what are you waiting for? Give it to the gal.
Right.
Oh, so I just shove it down her mouth? Is that what we're suggesting? I meant to actually, you know, treat it in some way.
Nico, I brought you this root.
Oh.
No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
Clearly.
I'd better think this through. Nico?
Huh?
I don't think she even recognized me.
You're not helping, Hubert.
I couldn't steal from a priest.
Yeah, you can. I probably shouldn't say that, but...
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to just turn it. I want you to... That. Thank you. Then we smush it.
The juice from the root was soaking into the ground.
Oh, you're going to do that thing, aren't you?
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
Okay. I was wondering if it was going to make me get the jug again.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
Grand. Grab the cone and then lay it out of here.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
What are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
Yes. Get on with it.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George. It's horrible.
Just swallow it down.
Worse it tastes, better it is for
Try and
you.
rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other 2 stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, Josh Stone?
What do you mean me? You're the one who found the first stone.
More like her old self already.
After flying across the Caribbean Sea,
Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Huzzah. Oh, are we gonna have to invade someone's house? Looks like we are.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project.
We're not allowed to do that, George.
I didn't want a fishing net.
Why not? This is a point-and-click adventure game. You need everything. And anything.
Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, man. You wanna buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means, well, it's just a name.
It means something.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Branson's doing.
The guy with the theodolite?
Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
We gotta go and have a chat with Mr. Bronson. No. Let's have a fiddle with the theodolites just to mess with him.